Hi, my name is Tommy Doolan. I play Anthony Giordano in Movie Day. See him walking around with his dog, Oakley, and the dog and me became good friends. So initially, you know how it is, like, break the ice kind of thing. So then we started talking and stuff, and then, little by little, you start, getting to know everybody. That's how I met him. No, I never acted at all. And it was pretty good. I think I didn't really do a great of a job because, you see, I didn't have anybody to practice the lines with. I did it by myself. So I could have been a lot more, angrier. I thought I was like a ham and egger. I said, yeah, why not, just to do it. And then I had second thoughts about it because I said, I'm not into that kind of stuff. But you know what made me change my mind about doing this stuff? Was all this political convention stuff. They got all these people, like these actors, telling you and me, you got to do this. I said, who are you to tell anybody how to do anything? I don't care what you want to vote for. You're an actor. If these schmoes can do this, then I can do it. And I'm just a regular Joe. That means anybody can do it. So, to take that, and then you see the people in the conventions like this, like Gaga over because Bruce Springsteen, whoever it is, saying to do this. I wouldn't ask that guy for the time of day. Nobody's that big a deal. You know what I'm talking about? That's why. It was filmed right in the neighborhood, but it cracked me up because I was seeing things that I knew like the back of my hand, but it didn't seem like I said, I know where this place, it was like deja vu kind of thing. The best part about the whole thing, we went to do a sneak preview of it, okay? I hadn't been back in that neighborhood in about 5 years. And as we went back, I had been a bad boozer. I was living out on the street being a bum. I had gone because there was a store there where these two sisters looked after me. They helped me out because I was a bum. But they cared about me when I didn't give a shit if I lived or died. So I wanted to go back. I walked around that neighborhood and looked at it. It was like bringing back memories of how lost I was. Then I got to say thank you to them for helping me because they thought I was dead. But the next day was my birthday and I made 60. And I didn't think I was going to make 60. So you see, the best part about that whole thing, then watching the movie was surreal. But, my life is like, I don't really live for myself. I live for God now. Honestly, he saved me from everything. So, if people get something out of this from how I was to where I am, it's got nothing to do with me. But for me to do something like this, when I was on death's door so many times because of my own, that's just a testimony to him, not me. Got nothing to do with me.